What's going on, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope everyone is doing great. We are doing awesome. We are freaking awesome. We have episode night. This is episode 3 from season 8. Let's get it, guys.
Is it hurting now?
Aye, it's hot.
Just get through it. Try and get some sleep.
Try and get some sleep. Just wait. Just let me write that gem of inspiration down, just in case I forget, you know. Just try and get some. What was the last wee bit again, Doctor?
Rob, I'll be better in the morning. I promise.
Morning. The morning is light years away from where my arse is currently parked. It's all right for you lying there with your full set of discs and your healthy sheen of animal fatness. A different bloody story if you had a back like a Bosnian battlefront. You wouldn't be so bloody champion then, lady, would you? Would you, eh? There are times in the great war of life where I think all optimists should be taken out and shot as cowards. Just get through it, she says. You don't have any bloody choice. Painkillers, eh? Smart bastards. You'd wonder how they actually find the pain, though, wouldn't you? I mean, it's not as if they come with a street guide or now, you know. Straight up Kidney Street, down Spleen Avenue until you get to a roundabout. It's not actually a roundabout, it's more like a quarter lager and a half-eaten fish supper kind of stuff, you know. Actually, maybe that's why it takes so long to find the pain. Maybe that's why it takes them so long to work. See what I mean? See, if I was a painkiller, actually, I'd just go straight to the napper, straight to the heat. Because if he was scum, he's bound to have a hangover, isn't he? Jeez, it's going to be a long night, I'll tell you that. Oh! Oh! You dirty, twisted, barnstorming, flying, no mercy, pain, bastard, pain in the arse in you.
Or Rab.
I'm gonna fight it. I am gonna fight it. It is not gonna beat me. This is not gonna beat me. Last will and testament of Rab Senior. To my darling DSS, I leave my wife and 2 sons. My son Bernie, I leave my bad attitude. To my wife, Mary. What am I gonna leave Mary? My wife, Mary.
It's a serious.
Look at her. The face that lunched 1,000 chips. See if it was within my power, I would give that woman everything. Everything. Gas bill, electric bill, provident bill. Serve the bitch right, eh? Mind you, we haven't half been through some stuff together, her and I. Look at her. All she ever wanted was to get married and be happy. Suppose 1 out of 2 is no bad for anybody here. God alone knows why she chose me, I'll tell you. I mean, I know she's a hound now, but in her day, she could have had her pick.
Hound.
Do it for me.
Dream on, sweetheart. Watch this. Is that all right for you, doll?
Perfect. Just how I like it, Gary.
Harry!
I'm actually going up to get the dream divorce lawyers on her. Slag.
It's Gary!
Yes, Gary. Just how I like it. There's one thing about Nirvana, Gary. Every day is a fine washing day. Come, let us move amongst the drones. One sees from one's scooping, Gary, that you assume that one's arse was born to this bed of roses. Not so. Toblerone?
Damn.
It might surprise you to learn that one is actually shite from Keek Street. Fortunately, one had a dirty big win in the midweek lottery. Personal trainers? Do these come with a big sign that says, "Don't laugh, I'm being ironic"? Well, get them to bugger it out of my sight then. It's hard to be tongue-in-cheek when one's a impetigo. What are you doing here?
You tell me, it's your fantasy.
What do you mean, fantasy? Who's that with you?
Use your loaf, it's a dream, isn't it? It's bound to be symbolic.
Oh, stop it with all the dream stuff. It isn't a dream. What's your name, hen? She's me. She wants me to go back with her. No, I want to stay here. I don't want to go back. No, don't make me come back. I don't want to go back. No. Oh, bugger it.
Oh, man.
Right, we're next. Acapulco.
Night.
Gosh. Son.
What do you want?
Not you for a start, so you can relax. I'm looking for my boy. Take it he's no here.
Gash? No, I'd have noticed Diggy's very good head.
Well, at least when he's doing there, he doesn't have to look at your face. Does he? Where are you then?
I don't know. Have you tried the west wing of the house or the conservatory?
I'll check the bins.
So funny. I like it.
Gosh! 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 It's a queer thing tonight, isn't it? Makes you kind of want to rip off all your clays and run through the gardens bollock naked and finish the whole thing off with a right good ham shank, isn't it? Huh? Just me then, eh? Gosh!
Jamesy.
Jamesy! All right, kid. Where are you off to? Clubs are open now. It's going my work. You? I couldn't sleep, no. So I thought I'd dip her up Sonnet Street, but her man came back early off her rigs. You lucky? Yeah, I wouldn't say that. If he'd been a better shot, my boys would have been sprayed all the rubber. See you.
MVP.
Rob! Phone, Rob!
Hey, I hear it. I hear it. But it might as well be the other side of bloody Amazon. Answer it yourself, you big slumbering midden that you are.
Hello? Ella? What is it?
I'm sorry for ringing so late, Mary. I didn't get you out of bed, did I?
No, you got me out of coma. What's wrong?
Oh, I can't sleep, Mary. It's TBC.
That bastard caught her.
Correct. He's out in the dip again. Mary, I'm bitterly unhappy.
Ella, you were bitterly unhappy yesterday. You're going to be bitterly unhappy tomorrow. Can you not just keep it on hold for another 6 hours? Then we can wallow in it over a bottle of Thunderbird.
I just want shot him. I don't think me heartless, but But do you know anything about quicklime?
Ella, are you phoning me for your sun-kissed beach in the Pacific coast?
No.
Well, we've obviously got a cross planet. Cheerio.
Cheerio. That bastard Cotter. He's out in the dip. Just one shot him. Shot him. Shot him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, buggeration. I'm coming. Ah! Down. Who is it?
Open that door.
That door is not getting opened until you can prove who you are.
Here,
What is it?
my outpatient's card for the VD clinic.
Babysit.
All right, Rab. I was just passing and I wondered if...
In.
Right.
Jamesy.
There you go.
Thanks, Rab. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. I have been the victim of a cruel and heartless twist of fate.
I see. Who you dipping?
Rab, it's got nothing to do with sex.
To her up Sonnet Street.
Aye. How did you know that?
A man standing outside your door and with a shotgun. You bastard. So he hasn't enough trouble with you adding to his bloody misery.
Oh, I see. Just 'cause I dip a guy's wife, suddenly it's all my fault.
Dip my wife and all. And don't you think I forgot it?
You don't know the meaning of the word compassion, do you? Don't you realise I am suffering from a complex modern malady?
Aye, but a clinic gives you a cream for it.
I don't want to alienate you with medical jargon, but there's a name for people who are addicted to sex.
Dirty bastards.
Got him.
Doctors call it studism,
Studism?
and I have to face up to the fact that I am a stud. Yeah, I've said it.
Oh, I me too. I've actually got handsomeness. It's a swine, but I mean, you've just got to cope with it, you know. I mean, don't talk shite, you pathetic self-deluded swine, ya.
Trust me, Rab. I have consulted with some of the finest medical minds the Sunday papers have to offer. And they all say the same thing.
Have a bath?
It's psychological. Rab, I don't want to touch on painful memories, but mind the only time I dipped your Mary?
What about it?
Well, by the way, I was not in top form that night. No, although she begged me for more, I said, no, you're no...
What about it?
Jesus, Jamesy.
Well, psychologically speaking, I wasn't dipping Mary. I was dipping you.
You're dipping me. That's it. Don't say any more. I'm getting pictures here. I'm getting pictures.
Oh, shit.
Why?
No. Why?
Because I envy you. You know the fulfilling joy of fatherhood, whereas I have to settle for meaningless, rampant sex.
It can't be easy.
Word.
And that is why the next time you hear about me being out in the dip, you can put people straight. You can tell them, don't think bad about Jamesy. It's not his fault. He's doing it for me. Thank you, my friend.
That is him.
And I am proud to call you friend. You see what I'm driving at, don't you, Rab?
Yes, James.
Good. so I can go out and tell that bampot with a shotgun it wasn't me that dipped his wife, it was you.
Oh my God.
I'll make your
Crazy.
bed up in the settee.
Worth a shot.
Trying to get Rap killed, guys.
Excuse me. Excuse me, can you hear me? What are you doing here? I cannot speak, and I am Mutt and Jeff. Mutt and Jeff? Oh, deaf. But why do you write in rhyming slang? Also, I am Cockney. Knees up, knees up. Don't get the breeze up. Aye, very good. Listen, I think I know the answer to this, but why are you here? I'm here to murder your husband. Aye, fair enough. But do you fancy a wee cup of tea and a biscuit while you're waiting?
And this. Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh gosh. Yo, streets life ain't for gash, boys. Ow. Rap. Hate to see him in pain.
Rap,
What?
is there something the matter?
It's a pain, James. It's a pain. It just keeps going and going and going. It just never stops, James. It's in my brain, and
I know what you mean. I'm the same with my studism. Sometimes I look at starving African guys or cancer victims on the telly, and you know what? I envy them. Right, without going into the gory details, just what is your problem?
it's my bag. It's the nagging and
Rab, stop! You're making me sick. Is there nothing you can take for it?
Oh, I take it in you bloody well like. Sometimes it just doesn't work, you know. Sometimes you can actually trick it. What am I talking? You can trick it.
Take it.
Aye. You know, body swell, get the hips way. Think of something that is bigger than the pain.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know any you like. The origins of the universe, that's usually good for a blank half hour.
I've got nothing to say about the universe. It minds its business, I mind mine.
Well, what do you think? You think there's life on other planets?
What do you care? Most nights are not even life in my living room. Nah, but it's all right talking about things like that with your boys, but beyond a certain age, it just gets, well, poofy.
Goody. We're only talking about man's origin in the cosmos here. I'm not trying to stick my hand in your trousers for that.
Well, rather you did stick your hand in my trousers and interfere with my mind.
I mean, you see on the telly, what about Mars?
Oh, don't Mars me, I saw the photos. A lump of rock in a frozen wasteland. It was like large without the ice cream vans.
You know your trouble, Quarter. You are just too fierce to think.
Do you blame me? What's the point of having a brain round here It's like having the only dick in a donut factory. I'm awake.
Look in your offend, plus shoot that bathroom cabinet in your road back.
Is it for your back?
No, I'm going to get a knitting needle and pierce both my earlobes and use them as drop earrings.
Whoa.
Oh, guns are breathtaking things, aren't they? Mind that huge big magnum Clint Eastwood had in Dirty Harry? For a long time, I thought of that as the child I'd never had. Of course, I was on medication at the time. More tea? Is she causing you a lot of misery in your life? How much misery on a scale of 10?
Damn.
There. Keep your voice down.
Calm down.
If it's any consolation, I too know the pain of love gone shitey. Many years ago, I had a previous love. He adored me. So naturally, I got bored and chucked him. At the time, he swore he'd kill himself if I left. But a week later, I sees the lying bastard walking round Safeway quite the thing. Fair enough, his wrists were bandaged, but it just goes to show you. You can't trust people, can you?
Damn.
I don't quite know why I told you that. I suppose I wanted you to know that I'd actually won a love match, just in case you thought it was easy. Once we've shagged.
I do hella love her. Oh. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Do it. Don't do it, man. Tempted him. Oh, boy.
Is that you back, Gash?
Yes, yes, that's me home from my neurosis class, pet. Time for a wee cuddle, eh?
Oh, Carter! What the bloody hell did I get? Police! Police! Somebody get the police! Ah! Get police!
Let me sleep. Let me sleep.
Jesus.
Look, I don't care what he says. I'm going to call the police.
Just wait a minute, just wait a minute. Now, just hear him out first, hear him out.
Please don't call the police. It wasn't my fault.
Who else's fault could it have been?
Rabs,
Phone the police.
you interfered with my mind. You abused me, so I abused her. And a terrible pattern was struck up that was passed on down the generations. That's the way it is with us victims. Call child line hen. Give them both their names.
There are no prisoners taken when you are fighting for your skin, boy.
Especially when it's his foreskin. Wait till Gash finds you go mental.
Oh, come on, come on. Now, what is the point of telling Gash? I mean, there's no harm been done. Just get Brer Rabbit to apologise to him and forget about the whole thing.
What, just like that? Does he not realise he's a pathetic old jerk that no woman under 50 would take into her bed except for a bet or to test out her cholera jab?
Well, that's a very fair point, but, well, you must admit, he does quite well with the fat birds, doesn't
Don't start me.
All right, I'm sorry. If it is a crime to love women too much, then Jamesy Cotter apologises.
Love woman? You assaulted me?
Oh, well, if you're going to split hairs...
Look, Stuntman Webber.
Uh-oh.
What happened to your heat?
Wee accident at work. Was expanding my consciousness, must have overdone it. The next thing you know, my brain burst out my napper. Carrying my way out of the street. But that's showbiz. How about yourselves?
Oh, it was quiet.
I set for your bobbering, eh, Da? Hey, it's a queer thing, that. You wouldn't think a spineless bastard could get a bad back. What you doing here? Borrowing a cup of penicillin?
It's very amusing, kid. No, I had a small dispute with a guy over personal boundaries. As a result, he's outside there wanting to blow my head off with a blunderbuss.
Aye, with any luck, you'll start with your bows and work up to your feet.
Aye, well, I must have got pissed off waiting because he's not there now. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I've started a new music festival for people just like you. It's called DT in the Park.
See the joy you're missing?
Lucky.
All he needs a hair shirt and you've got a full set. Yeah. Going to take a swatch out of that window and see if that Tweedledum with the shotgun's away right enough.
No sign.
That's the sun coming up. Right, I better get home. Don't want Ella to be worried, you know.
Hey, she's worried, all right.
I'm going to leave it in your fan. One.
There you go, pal.
Cheers, pal. Saved my life.
Snap. See you, pal.
I see you.
Thanks, Jamesy.
Ella, I'm sorry, but we'd run out of St. John's wort and I was a hell of a cutie all-night herbalist. Oh, no. Wait a minute, pal.
In the name of God, what have you done? No!
Oh.
I'm coming, James!
I'm all right, no, I'm all right.
Oh, come on. I'll get you an ambulance. I'll get you up the hospital.
Hospital rap. Bugger that. Look.
Who's that?
Daft bastard went and blew his own heat off. Show him a way up Sonnet Street, because his wife will either be cock a hoop or she'll be horrified. But either way, she'll be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Get up. You can't beat starting the day off with an early morning dip. You know what I'm saying?
Go for a dip. Jesus.
That is the best sleep I've had in years. See, they pills are marvellous. Where is everybody?
What a waste. Look, he's have missed the best part of the day.
Well, I tell her. How will you?
Lips sealed, baby. My lips are sealed on that, guys. We ain't spilling the beans. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Another one bites the dust here. We'll have the code word stutterism, however you spell it. I don't know how to spell it. Let's have the code word that. But man, Jamesy giving every excuse in the book. Shags people's ladies left and right, still wants more. The fact that my man's got shot. He got shot. The guy blew his head off. That was crazy. That was a crazy scene there. The fact that he did that, and my man has it in a bag, and he's gonna go to the guy's lady in hopes that she's gonna be, vulnerable, and he's gonna get a quick dip. So, just Jamesy, I say it a lot, but brilliant. He's one of the best. And hands down on this show, makes the show so damn enjoyable. Something simple as just I guess a sex crazed individual makes the show entertaining. You know, Ella's the same way. You know what I mean? You had a feeling she was definitely gonna shag. Because she's got it, she's got that craving just as much. So what would be the woman version of that stutterism? I gotta think on that. But yeah, it's just a great episode. I feel bad for Rab's back. That thing is, having a bad back is a crappy experience. I remember doing some weights and I messed up my back. My back's never been the same ever since. Even doing like small bending to like vacuum and stuff like that is problematic. And I ain't that old, so it's when you got a bad back, just be very, very careful. But damn, there was a good question I was gonna ask. I was thinking about it as we were watching when Ella was like, "Don't trust anybody." Here it goes. Do you guys find it hard to trust people? Do you trust easy? I know it's a random question, but feel free to answer. If you don't want to answer, don't answer it. But I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Rab's show doesn't disappoint. For me, I'm just enjoying season 8. It's crazy, some of the usual antics. A man Gash, he's got no street life for him. That one, he's got to stay off the streets. Or at least doing those things what he's doing because it ain't for him. That thing that he had, freaking a bottle stuck and my man's put the straw in it. That was a crazy, crazy scene. And again, I won't speak too much on it, but with Jamesy hopping in that bed because it could mean a lot of things. So I won't dive into that, but wow, I'm just gonna leave it as wow. Damn, Jamesy, my man's really is addicted to sex, so he goes to some extreme lengths there. So I don't think there's no limit that he won't go. So it's crazy for a show, funny in a show, but damn, that's some crazy shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. See you next time. Peace and love. Peace.